I think I need a break. Don't care how long it takes. You know I hate the way you make me feel so dark. You really broke my heart. You opened up my scars. I think I need a break. Don't care how long it takes. You know I hate the way you make me feel so dark. You really broke my heart. You opened up my scars. I think I need a 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 break. Don't care how long it takes. getting closer to unlock my consciousness. The poison's only building up my tolerance. We were never born to be the obvious, isn't it obvious? Time is slipping, dials spinning. I still wonder if I'm dreaming, or maybe I'm the only one who's wide awake. Am I the only one? To know where we are. Am I the only one? To know where we are. Am I the only one? Up and down on my feet. Feel like I'm ascending. I've planned every step, I've seen everything, so it's no surprise I can't sleep. It's just the push that I need. I've gone past the point, I'm all in. I know that you're thinking that you're really gonna do it, but you never really do it like me. Time is slipping, dials spinning. I still wonder if I'm dreaming, or maybe I'm the only one who's wide awake. Am I the only one? To know where we are. Am I the only one? To know where we are. Am I the only one? Am I the only one? Am I the only one?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the final matchup of Week 5 of ESEA Season 56 as FRZ unit look to take on District 13 to see if they're able to continue on their win streak and find themselves at 7-3 on the season. However, whoever does lose this match will have their playoff contention thrown onto the line. My name is Blaker_CS. Joining me to help guide you through the action is Quantum Deathcat, and we also have Exploding CS behind the camera, giving all the fancy camera angles. And QDC, you had a little bit of an accident over the weekend, but you're still here with us, and we're happy for that.
Hey, listen, all right? I just hit my head a little. All that being said, right? Like, the moment I tried standing up after... Because I was up skiing on Saturday night, and the moment I tried getting up and I could not stand on my own 2 feet, I'm like, oh, shit, I got myself concussed. Fucking great, right? And I just lay down on the snow, and I'm like, I just hope to God that I can walk out of this, because I don't want to call a $250 ambulance at the end of this, right? I've got my friend right here. At worst case scenario, he will bring me to this hospital that's 20 minutes away. I'm not paying for $250 for a fucking 20-minute ride to the hospital that I do not need.
Well, nonetheless, as I mentioned, it's great that you are in great, or well, I shouldn't say great health, but in decent enough health to join us on the broadcast. As we talked about, it's going to be FRZ unit taking on District 13. Both teams currently sit at 6-3. Yeah, 6-3 in ESEA Season 56 Open. So as we mentioned, whoever loses this match will have their playoff run thrown into contention. As we talked about it last time, QDC, that you really need that 10-4 record to really squeeze your way into playoffs, and that's narrowly squeezing your way in.
Very, very narrowly doing so. I mean, you have yourself a situation here where you're in the bubble right now, being 6-3. Right? You're on that bubble. FRZ unit are 39th to 42nd right now, being 6-3. Can you imagine how much more you need? I'd say the only teams that are necessarily already qualified are Elation and Master 1. They currently have 9 wins each. I don't see anyone else that could possibly make it to the playoffs right now, guaranteed. Even teams like Killington and Demolition, if they were just to suddenly...
Yeah, wouldn't throw theirs into contention. Sharpie's starting off this pistol round. Never mind, he's shutting down the pistol round. It's a 5-kill ace for the side of Sharpie to get Inferno started. And QDC, it looked pretty good, the defense from Banana, huh?
Oh, that looked, I mean, that's sharp. That's what you kind of want going from Banana. You want to be able to just stop the players from going up it. You want to make sure that if they're going to funnel their way somewhere, it's not up the B side immediately off the rip to start off that pistol round. You hate to try and defend the B-bomb site up against a full rush.
Absolutely. So in round number 2, it's going to be nothing but Glocks for District 13. FRZ unit trying to push the agenda with SMGs. Sharpie has that signature swag 7 as well. And I also think there was a decoy thrown towards alt mid, so maybe some footstep coverage as we head into 1 minute and 30 seconds left.
Well, save round here from the side of District 13. They are just taking their sweet time with this. I mean, all things considered here, this is very well disciplined, right? I don't think a lot of teams would take the full save, even if they lost the round without getting a single kill. In the fashion that they did, as the push down mid for Toasty gets him one. He'll get the Molotov off. The SMG will be able to get away with it. As Brox finishes off the round. No deaths so far for FRZ unit up against the Glocks.
Yeah, and Sharpie able to collect one more kill in that round. Toasty had a really good position in towards Broom as well, able to just kind of play the pop shots with Sharpie. And really the attention division is what capitalized, or what FRZ was trying to capitalize on, and it worked in their favor. So in round number 3, it'll be another bonus round. No money is going to be spent unless we're topping off on the armor, but realistically it shouldn't be all that needed considering there's 3 AK-47s in the hands of District 13.
It's all SMGs and 1 Mag 7. Let's see if they can go up against the full armored, full rifle round here. And so far, not so good. They're falling like flies. Sharpie left to his lonesome, and they know where he's playing.
Yeah, it's going to be that B-side defender. Made his presence pretty well known on the pistol round and was able to collect a second, or a sixth, I should say, in that second round. And considering Sharpie only has the Mag 7, I'm not expecting too much here. Has some utility to be able to prompt a retake, but I think he's starting to second-guess himself based on no noise towards this A site, no utility, and as that moto smoke rains in, it should be confirmation that the bomb is going to be punched in, and once it is, Sharpie has his hands full. He has to go clear close right, but I think knife in the hands. Godly Gods will shut down Sharpie, and it's going to be the donut into the breadstick as District 13 put the first on the board. And Godly God's not able to recover an AK-47 either, so although you have that rifle going into round 4, it still feels suboptimal.
I mean, suboptimal is what I would call that round for FRZ unit, right? They're taking
Fair
the
enough.
fights down alt mid. Long range fight up against the rifles down banana as well. You shouldn't really do that with the SMGs, right? You should wait around the corners, wait for them to push it to you, but first unit not being too patient in round number 3 cost them the round.
Yeah, and realistically, I don't think the aggression is too big of an issue, considering that FRZ were on a bonus there, although you'd like to keep that money rolling for a couple more rounds and kind of stretch the dollar. But that does also give Brox the opportunity to open up the AWP, and that's exactly what he's done. He's tucked in towards Wrench. Jenny is going to make his way towards bottom banana. Godly Gods is still posted on this angle, but has his attention grabbed by Toasty. Smoking towards bottom banana will allow Jenny to get a little bit more active, but that only secures Jenny's position. The spray comes in. Jenny's able to find the bait and switch, and that's presumably an AK recovered, but a crazy Molotov bounce makes it airburst. Re-smoke is in order, so banana control completely on lockdown for the side of FRZ, and there's a perfect crossfire being set up towards arches, but that smoke completely avoids that.
They're trying to push down, but just barely touch the Molotov, make a little bit of sound here, giving away the name of the game. And you know that this push is coming, and as the flash comes in to try and get the archway cleared up, Titans is going to get taken off guard here. Toasty with a beautiful kill. Delete waiting, expecting a second. That will never come because they've just bolstered the site itself now. As Jenny comes in from behind, takes up mid. Now they're encircled on every which way. They have 18 seconds, pincered on all sides, and Sharpie will finish off the round. Third on the board for FRZ unit. And District 13 will have to use up the rest of their money here.
Yeah, rest of their money. And one thing that I want to touch on from District 13 is it felt like they had a relatively solid game plan of how they wanted to approach the round, but not necessarily how they wanted to close out that round. We saw the pace really get slowed once they tried to execute towards lane and towards apartments, but realistically, you talked about it. FRZ, it just gave them the opportunity to really bolster down that site defense, and they didn't want anything to do with arches. So a well-played defense from the side of FRZ, and in round number 5, money will not be an issue.
By the way, I want to point out District 13 is technically a 6-win team, and therefore it is right now not even in contention for the playoffs at this moment in time. And as they start losing players left and right, they're playing in a 5-on-2, having not taken a single kill up until Deadly Gods gets himself onto the site. He picks up the op, trying to find himself more, but nothing but 2 Mac 10 kills for him. His unit up to 4.
Yeah, and one thing I touched on while you were talking there is that Jackro was so aware of that second player trying to make his way through arches, and I'm not sure if he actually spotted him on the library peak, but great heads-up awareness from the side of FRZ unit, and it really realistically felt like they just played that same kind of game plan in the last round. Gathered information, denied any B push up towards Banana, and FRZ were able to bolster down that A site, and still District 13 can't even get their foot into the door.
District 13 right now, feeling great. Price right now of starting on the key side as Max goes down to 11. There's a very good chance here that this goes awry for District 13. It already has. The kind of guns that they brought into this round makes sense, but at the same time, always try something. Especially Tech 9s over on the T side. They normally bring something great. This is only found 1 kill.
Yeah, not really the save round you want from the side of District 13. Not even able to, well, actually are able to find Toasty, but realistically not going to cause too much of a financial impact in the side of FRZ unit. So QDC, in this next round where District 13 have a full buy, do you see any way they can actually break in towards Banana? Because realistically, it feels like if they're able to counteract the Banana aggression, that might be the key to this matchup for them.
Well, no, the key to this matchup is being able to plant the bomb on your T side, which they haven't done yet. That smoke is gone through the void. If the first thing they try to do here is just, again, rush up Banana to try and fight, you're going to be sorely mistaken taking deaths that they probably shouldn't need to right away, but they do have man advantage off the rip here. Just waiting just around the half wall, wanting this.
Yeah, but that nade from Jackro over the top and the footsteps from retreating back into the site will actually kind of secure Toasty's spot. He's able to find 2 kills, can't convert it into the 3rd. But Jackro nearly gives up his life. Dropped down to 40 HP, but it might not matter. Deletes all on his lonesome. Sharpie has the AWP for whatever reason, and Delete's just going to run right into the crosshair, presumably. So as he does, Sharpie will close out the round, and it's going to be 6 on the board for FRZ. And Sharpie having the AWP definitely caught me off guard, but either way, recovered, and a beautiful defense of the B site from FRZ in terms of Jenny finding that initial kill and essentially securing Toasty's spot in towards Halfwall, and Jackro as well to be even more of a bait and switch for Toasty.
Right, because that bait out essentially lowered their guard. They were able to get into position, just feel safe in Banana because of the retreating player, when really they should have just smelled the blood in the water, their own blood in the water, but they couldn't smell it.
Brock's is trying to smell it all, though. Able to pick up Blue Bear, and if there's one thing I know about bears, QDC, it's that they don't go swimming, so... Well, maybe I'm wrong. Am I wrong?
They hunt a lot of fish, don't they?
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say, but I don't know if they actually, like, go into deep water for the fish. I'm pretty sure it's just through rivers, but that's another point for another day. It's a brackets push from the side of District 13. Bomb is still down outside of apartments, but they have brackets control, and that's the first step if you're trying to create a little bit of an attention divide from the side of FRZ. Peek in from Toasty. Jacko's trying to find a second swing, but a beautiful deagle shot allows District 13 to go 1-for-1 on the exchange.
FRZ member has been deleted, but everyone else taken care of except for Manx on the side of District 13 with 50 seconds left. This shot should be instant for Jackro, and it is perfectly done. And District 13 getting themselves Brazil.
Yeah, we've hit the 7-1, hit that Brazil score, and QDC, this is I don't want to jinx anything early on, yeah, but I was going to say this is a little bit more one-sided than I ever could have expected. I mean, FRZ definitely have had a, I don't want to say coming out party in the past couple of weeks, but it really feels like they've come to form, right? In terms of, you know, finding out where each other's strengths are and trying to play around them. Even more so seeing Rocks back on the AWP and really being mobile. it feels great because for a while there, it felt like Brox was kind of trying to play the anchor with that AWP, and that is not how Brox thrives.
I mean, everyone got to find their own way. What? Counter-Strike. What a shot by Blue Bear.
I was a little bit confused on that shot, or how that shot missed, but production has informed me that Brox was moving, even
What
in
you
the
see is
ever
what
so
you get,
slightest
right?
bit. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Jenny's towards Sandbag. The head is spotted, and Blue Bear finds one. Toasty's close by for the trade, so although they go 1 for 1, District 13 still have man advantage, and they've drawn a rotation from Sharpie as well. So if they continue up this B site and try to knock on the front door, then Sharpie is going to be able to assist Toasty, and interestingly enough, Toasty is trying to counteract this aggression up towards Banana, looking for an isolated fight, but he has to wait for the support, has to play close. Flashbang over the top, Toasty goes swinging, but Flashbang didn't actually blind anyone. Sharpie's able to find a second, and suddenly, FRZ have been able to even out this man advantage. It's a big boom on the Godly God's head, but only Gods and Titans exist at once. Sharpie is still maintaining this defense, and wow, is swiftly taken out. I had a loss for words with that shot. Jackro left in this 1v2. But Godly Gods is the main offender for District 13. Has a majority of HP, and as Jackro walks in towards pool, Godly Gods had his teammate covered, and it is a second round on the board for District 13. And AWP recovered as well, QDC. That's one hell of an investment they don't have to make.
It really is. This is our second bomb plant, though, on the side of District 13, right? Normally, you see a lot more, and, like, the fuses coming through, right? Because it is kind of hard to hold down your bomb site sometimes on Inferno, and 3 takes, although they're quite rare in the man disadvantage, if it's equal, all things considered, you go for it. And if you're in the man advantage, you oftentimes win. When it comes to Inferno, normally you see a lot more bomb plants. District 13 quite far behind. If they can win the next 3, they'll be right back in. So,
Oh, he's
on the gas pedal, and he will get the first opening kill, and that's how we start things off once again.
Yeah, Jenny's kind of stuck in between a rock and a hard place. Molotov got dropped at the feet, but Media Smoke to put it out and Flashbang secure at the exit, and Jenny has been given the AWP under Bogdan's Law. So, interestingly enough, FRZ might look to bolster down this A site and have Toasty play a fast rotate through Speedway, but that might just be locked in as well with this brackets control that District 13 have. But it'll all be on whether or not Manx wants to join forces up towards brackets or try to knock on the doorstep of B. And it looks like he's going to try and hit this B site. Jenny is still posted with the AWP, but FRZ are going for this counter-aggression towards brackets. If these footsteps are heard, that's all the information, and Jackro's heard it all. Flashbang in towards brackets. Jackro is not dissuaded, but he's trying to find the peak and catches 2 members with their pants down. So much that Delete is able to take out his own teammate of Titans, and there's a fast rotation to the B side. Jenny activates with the AWP and finds a second through the smoke. It's 8 rounds for FRZ as they are looking dominant as ever.
Oh, goodness gracious. District 13 find themselves hunted down, and they are in rough shape. They need to find themselves at least 4 here. If they're unable to, this will be done and dusted that quickly as you like. And I know I'm not, like, really the kind of person that enjoys force buying. This is a round you need to force buy on and force on the next one, even if you lose. There is no rhyme or reason to just save this round. You gotta go for 4.
Yeah, I 100% agree, because that is the breathing room that you need on CT side, and realistically, FRZ just kind of got gifted an entrance into this half with the beautiful ace that Sharpie was able to pull off in the pistol round. But as the forces are regrouping towards brackets, Jackro's able to find a little bit of damage with the nade. It's going to prompt Titans to continue this charge up brackets, but Sharpie's put on watch. He spots the shoulders with a little bit of a pre-fire, but Blue Bear catches Sharpie off guard. The smoke actually drops towards front lane as well, which gives District 13 a little bit more room to make their way in towards pit. The bomb is going to be punched in. Jackro's going to jump off the box, but not offer up a spam, so the plant is denied. It's all onto Blue Bear, has an M4A4, but Jackro's on his lonesome out towards this site, and with the amount of smokes that are up, he can pass by like a ship in the night, but Jackro will be keen to it. He knows where he's going to try and walk out, and the head is separated from the shoulders. It's another round for FRZ.
Jenny has been going huge. I mean, everyone's been playing very well on the side of FRZ unit. Everyone's had their moments, right? Look at this. Lowest kills is 7. on the side of Brox. Only 11 rounds in. You got to think everyone's had their moments. He's been giving the op around as well to the players with lower health. And now you see the double op setup as Toasty picks it up as well. I mean, he normally likes that Mag 7. The op is just a beefier Mag 7, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess you could say the second op is a Mag 7. Toasty's able to find a boosted kill through the smoke on towards Blue Bear, but Titans is still trying to push the agenda and is punished for it. Sharpie's found 2 kills down mid as well, and it's all on the Godly Gods to prevent FRZ from finding 10 before the half swap, but with 25 HP, it's going to be one hell of a task to pull off, and Jenny doesn't even need to see him. It's a random bullet through the smoke to secure FRZ 10.
My goodness gracious, Sharpie got himself 2 with that op. And you love to see that. They continued pushing up Banana, and they paid the price every single time. They only got 1 bomb plant on the B bomb site that entire game. And correct me if I'm wrong, they rotate from the A site to plant that bomb on B.
Yeah, that if I remember correctly, which I should
never
remember a
once
little
went
bit
up
better.
Banana. They weren't
Then,
able to.
Yeah, no bomb plant towards that B site. And one thing I want to touch on, QDC, is it feels like we're seeing a completely revitalized FRZ. I don't know about you, but it feels like since our victory on Tuesday, these FRZ fellas have been flying in terms of momentum. The shots have been connecting. The communication has been on point. And it feels like everyone's starting to buy into the system. So as the flashes rain over the top of A site, it's going to be the offense that's tested for FRZ. Delete's able to find 2 great headshots to even out the numbers, but the bomb is punched in, and the retake is being prepped. You can see Manx is cautious on this flank towards brackets, but has to be cautious of, I believe that's Jack Rowe, in towards Boiler.
Now you hear all this movement being done. Jackro gets the opener. It's a 3-on-2. You have an idea where all these players are, but the gods, they're going their way as Blue Bear.
Oh, they didn't spot.
They didn't spot him. So that shot comes through, and the second for Jackro. What a well-played, disciplined trigger play. Trigger disciplined play. Did I say that backwards? My goodness.
Said it backwards.
I said it backwards. Trigger discipline play from the side of Jackro. Sometimes you win those, sometimes you lose, but taking that out at that time absolutely made them crap their pants.
I mean, that second kill, I don't want to take anything away from Jackro there, but that second kill was definitely a fluke. And speaking of flukes, in round 14, Toasty has a Nova. So maybe a little bit of a pedal to the metal moment towards the B side, but it's going to be Jenny and Toasty trying to push the agenda. Toasty, off of the back of the smoke towards the cross, is going to offer up a smoke in towards CT, but that's just drawn rotations from District 13 this early on. Titans is waiting close Boiler, just waiting to strike. A dink gets put out on towards the scout out arches, but Delete is able to retreat just in time. Titans still has 90 HP, but after a lengthy brawl, Brox is able to find him, and Jenny kills him through the smoke. And Prod, can we get a check on the chat real quick? Who typed what after that kill? Toasty's trying to make his way in towards this B site. Blue Bear is cautious about this push, and once again, Toasty has to oh, good night, Irene, says Toasty, as Blue Bear is put 8 feet under the grave. And we're getting a little bit of a chat check. Delete even knows that was a nice shot. So as the bomb is punched in, FRZ knocking on the door of Series Point, and QDC, it feels like there's nothing to be done here. Toasty is just roaming around with the Nova, still jumping around the corners, and separates the head from Manx's shoulders.
It feels like what we were expecting. I don't know if you've been watching the Olympics much, but the men's hockey started yesterday, and Italy has a very, very, no, I'm not going to say poor team, right? But like most of the team are just Canadians with Italian citizenship, and all of them were players that didn't make the NHL. I'm just gonna say it that way, right? And they're facing off against essentially a full team of NHL players, and we were just like, oh yeah, they're gonna destroy them. This guy ends 7-0, right? This is kind of what this game turned out to be. This was the expectation I went in going into Italy versus Sweden in men's hockey, and honestly, Italians put up a better fight than District 13 here.
Yeah, I gotta say, Toasty's just toying with his food up towards. But Titans walked all the way through apartments, is able to find Jack Rowe from Brox, and Godly Gods is able to catch Brox off guard in exchange. The A site is taken, Sharpie has the bomb on his back, and it should be punched in relatively shortly, but Manx has opted to wield the weapon of Toasty and switched to the Nova. There's going to be a fast retake up through top mid, but Jenny's hearing all of it and should look to walk right through the smoke. Information is going to be relayed to Toasty, a big boom out of the head, and Jenny has 2 free kills gifted to him as FRZ will close it out 13-2 and move on to 7-3 in ESEA Season 56 QDC, so 1 step closer to locking in the playoff run.
And you might think, oh, 1 win, that isn't that much, all right? For the side of District 13, like I said, they were in last place in the 6-win column. They were down in 51st. We are also pretty down, right? We were 42nd to 44th with a 6 wins, so we're in the lower end. That goes all the way up to 21st place, which means we just doubled our placement. We went from the 40s up to the teens with 1 singular win.
Yeah, and to be a little bit more specific, QDC, we have locked in 17th place in ESEA Season 56 main with that victory, so congratulations to the FRZ guys, and as we mentioned, 1 step closer to locking in that playoff run, and then hopefully making it into the ESEA Finals, QDC, because we talked about how with the new addition to the Finals, there's some VRS points up for the taking.
There are some VRS points up to the taking, right? Especially once you make it to the finals, you're going to be playing up against advanced teams and main league teams and other ESEA leagues all put together here. That's how they figured out this VRS thing over for these ESEA leagues. Honestly, I'm all for it. And this team, I mean, it was clicking really well, right? At the end of 2025 when they were heading to lands, all that considered, right? They were playing very well. I feel like the start with FRZ unit, it felt a bit shaky, right? And even in wins, I felt like they could do a lot better. I've seen Maverick play better than this, and right now they're looking clinical. They are looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, FRZ, as we mentioned, I almost feel like this past victory against, not the one we took tonight, but against 5frag was kind of really a momentum shift or a turning of the tides for this FRZ squad, as realistically, it feels like since that match, they have been on a roll. Like I said, the strats have been there, the communication feels like it's on point, and the shots are connecting too, as we clearly saw tonight. But QDC, that is going to be it for us tonight. We have our next FRZ matchup on Tuesday, February 17th at 8:30 p.m. Central Time against Anarchy Accounting Firm, so a little bit of an interesting matchup. And from us over here on the FRZ unit, thank you for tuning in. As always, my name is Blake_CS. Joining us a little bit off the, I was going to say off the rails, but is Quantum Deathcat. And behind the camera, we have Exploding CS, as always, giving us the beautiful camera angles. And from us over here at FRZ, we hope you had an outstanding time, and we will see you next Tuesday.
Sometimes it feels like I should know how to walk on water.